This is Marjohn of Marjohn's Musings, and today's show is the women's show. This show is about ladies' undergarments. This beautiful brassiere is a size 36G. Look at the rib cage allowance, and then look at the cup size. In the real world, this doesn't exist usually unless someone is very blessed and well endowed, or they've had breast enhancement or breast enlargement surgery. Being a registered licensed occupational therapist, I've had the misfortune of having to try to help women cope when those breast implants burst, releasing silicone into their bodies, or they shift and their bosom is halfway down toward their belly. These wonderful things are the wires inside the cups of a bra. Take your razor blade and cut the felt insert that holds your wire in place. Get a pair of pliers and pull those wires out. It's really easy. The downside of that, the wired cup holds your bosom in a certain shape. The unwired cup does not. If you want to have perfectly conical breasts like Madonna in fetish wear, then you can't do that. You have to keep the wires in. But if it's a normal day and you're not very well endowed, you can get away with my little trick of making your bra so much more comfortable when you're picking any kind of lingerie. The sizing isn't meant to make a woman insane. Look at these. The label inside says that they are a double extra large. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to show you what a double extra large looks like. And then I'm going to show you what these panties look like. How tight are these panties? Well, they stretch, but how far? And how much effort do I have to put on them to stretch them that far? My trusty tape measure. I want to show you something about my size 36 bra. If you look, it's only 30 inches. Does it stretch 6 inches? Not easily. Now, anybody who's been through a mammogram has probably seen that joke sheet that was circulated over the internet. To prepare for your mammogram, take 2 metal bookends, put them in your freezer, and an hour later take them out and crush your bosom as hard as you can. Alternatively, you can lie down on your garage floor and have your husband drive your car over your bosom. It does kind of feel like that, especially if you're big. Please tell me, ladies, that you're doing your monthly breast exam. Sweating is good. Odor? Not so much. They're actually cloth that has adhesive on the back, and if you want, you can peel the paper backing, position them in place, and hoist yourself to the desired shape. But I think we've talked enough about brassieres for one show. I'd like to shift to another part of a woman's anatomy. Your feet. Why? Because for years, women have been sold sexy shoes. If you go to Marshall's, you can see new shoes with ankle straps and 5-inch heels. You could fall off those and break your leg. You could fall off those and twist your ankle. They're sexy shoes. I don't want to tell you what the local boys in Gloucester call them. It's not exactly complimentary. The problem with sexy shoes is that they cant your hips forward. Your heel goes up, your toe goes down, and in order to stay upright, you sway your back, protrude your bottom, and put a lot of pressure on your low spine. You'll wind up with a backache that way, a miserable backache. I like to show you different jewelry. I made this silver ring in jewelry class. I was really proud of it. I thought of it as a heart and a seagull, and these were my two loved ones, my husband and my son. And my son looked at it and held it up this way and said, "No, Mom, that's me screaming." And it does sort of look like a Picasso-esque face with two little eyes and a protuberant nose out to the side. And it was funny because after that I never saw the ring the same way, and I made it. He was only 6. Don't let men define your body image. Tongue studs and facial piercings can hurt you. The tongue studs especially can get infected and cause systemic infections. Before you get tattoos put on your body, remember that they're there for life. This is Marjohn Love of Marjohn's Musings.